Now we're coming up with a code B0455. Now that is a fuel evap code. 99 Cherokee Classic. Did a little research, and the most common problem is a vent leak on top of the fuel tank. So I will be trying to find that today. I have checked under the hood for leaks around the canister and whatnot and haven't found anything. I have noticed a fuel vapor smell in the back end, so I do believe this is my case also. So I'll be dropping the tank and we'll see how that goes, and hopefully we'll find it and show you all what the problem is. Alright, so there's two big old straps that hold this tank on. There's this one and this one. The little lines are up there. You can tell the one on the left is pressurized because of that clip there, and the one on the right is obviously probably the evap one because it's not under pressure. And it goes over to that box there. I didn't smell any leaks around that pump, so continuing with the removal of the tank. A little discerning is someone's already had this off because they forgot to put the heat shroud back under this bolt. But I will resume to taking this off and see what I find underneath, because it's not that difficult as long as you've run the fuel, most of it out. So, hang in there. I'll try not to drop this on my head. As you'll be able to tell when you get under here, you only have to loosen that bolt enough to take that pin out of that hole, and that drops. And then that bracket comes off like so, and it pivots on the other side. So we'll do this one, and of course I'll have to hold the gas tank up as I do this one, but same principle. It's just hooking in on the opposite side there. Hopefully this isn't too heavy still. Ran most of the gas out of it. We shall see. Now's not a good time to light up a cigarette, if that's what you'd like to do. To fully remove the fuel tank, you'll need remove a couple 10mm, which have this shroud, which is like welded in on the other side, so you just have to bend it down, and that'll get you to the clamps on the fill tube there, which I'm also going to inspect. Make sure that's not where the leak is. Alright, in my case, whoever installed had this apart at some point. They obviously did not make sure the gasket was seated properly, and so the gasket has come off. And so there's a major air leak right there, which I suspected since I didn't find anything else other than the tank had been off previously. So we shall fix that, and while I'm in here I will make sure that there's nothing else wrong. That might haunt me later. Getting this off, of course undoing the clamps off the fill tube and the vent tube, and you kind of have to bend those back to get them out of the way. And the electrical plug had a trick. There's a red clip that slides in there and holds the two plugs together, so you have to grab pliers or something and pull that red clip out first. There's that, and then there's the fuel line. Now there's another connection just like it here. You have to push these two plastic pieces in until they snap, and then you're able to pull it off. Before you do that, make sure there's no pressure on the fuel system by unscrewing this on the fuel rail, and it's like a little Schrader valve. You just push that and catch the fuel, and that'll depressurize the system for you. And of course, always disconnect your negative battery terminal. Alright, prevent future leaks. I'm going to put 100% silicone grease on this edge. That way that cap spinning back on here won't spin it out of place. Just keep it clean. Also, make sure this was not in the bottom of the fuel can like mine was. Alright, now would be a good time to inspect your fuel lines and replace anything while it's easy to get to. Make sure your clamps are tight. Hoses are decent. And then, fun part would be to get this dude back in place. I'm going to go ahead and empty the rest of the gas out, make it lighter. Then I'll stick her back under. Very rarely in my videos. Alrighty. While we can see what we're doing, I'm going to get the fuel lines plugged back in. Alright, it's gotta go way up, but I got something holding it here in the meantime. Okay, so that holds it for now. Now we gotta go get the hoses on. It's mine now. It's the first time I bled on it. I don't know why it always has to be with gasoline when you cut yourself over. And here's that little red clip I was telling you about on this plug. It just goes in. Make sure that these two stay together. There we go. And that just snaps back in. Make sure that those plastic clips are out and not in. Get these back in their homes. there, and I'm going to get a zip tie because I think this clip broke. I'm just going to tie it up with these lines, keep it from dangling out of danger here. And then we got to just keep on cranking on these suckers until it's nice and snug. It'll be just about there. After you reconnect the battery, enough time should have gone by to erase the code, and you can plug in the computer and erase it. If not, as you see, no codes are showing anymore, and a couple test drives, and you might want to go fill up because yeah, it's pretty low after emptying it. Anyway, that's what fixed my code. Somebody didn't know what they're doing when they put the fuel pump back in.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching. Hope you found this video helpful. Please check out the channel, subscribe if you like it, and a thumbs up on this video. Always appreciate your comments. I have a website too. You should also check it out, j20jeepster.com.